So, nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem, amma ba'ad. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Qala Allahu ta'ala, inna hudallahi huwal huda. Wa qala Rasulullahi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, khayrukum man ta'allama al-Qur'ana wa 'allama. Sadaqallahu al-azim wa sadaqa rasuluhul kareem. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqtatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Allahumma arhimni bil Qur'anil azim waj'alhu li imaman wa nuran wa hudan wa rahma waj'alhu li hujjatan ya rabbil alamin. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir wa tammim bil khair. Ameen summa ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, everyone. We know that from here, the story of Hazrat Musa started when he left with his disciple on a journey to meet with Khizr alayhi salam. Yes? So it starts from here. A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Falamma jawaza qala li fatahu atina ghada'ana. Then when they have passed beyond, he said to his boy, qala atina, bring us ghada'ana, our meal. Now, what is one thing you see? Atina, ghada'ana. What is the alif here, right?
Yeah, for 2%.
And laqad, lakina, and safarina, haza, nasaba. You see those extra alif everywhere? Falamma, qala, lifatahu. Now, over here, he said alone. But is he talking to two people? Like we're talking about two people. So you will start to see this extra. This is Siga number 2. So when you look at this, you ask yourself, is this a verb? You look at the meaning. Bring us. There is an action. Is a verb. Yes. Qala, he said. Is it a verb? Yes.
Yes.
Now the next question is, which kind of verb is it? Is it Madi or Mudari? Yeah?
Mazi.
Okay, no. I understand. But I'm saying that you need to ask yourself. Now I'm trying to put myself in your shoes. And I'm giving you a preview of what I expect from you when you're reading this from this tool. So you opened the Quran in recitequran.com. You were reading some ayahs. So you're asking yourself, oh, what is this? Falamma, is this a noun? Is this a harf? Is this a verb? So once you reach to the conclusion that this is a verb, because you can read the meaning, then you ask yourself, is this a Madi or Mudari? Then you test your knowledge by going into this tool. Yeah. So basically, you come here and you can open the word by word, and then you go to that ayah and you look at falamma. If you're interested in falamma, it's telling me it's a time adverb. It is something, and some of this is still new for you, but still you learned something from here. Now look at this balaga. Is this balaga we looked at here, right? I think this is a different ayah. Which ayah we were on? We were on the 62.
The same ayah, yeah. It's the same.
But this is 61, that's why.
Yeah, 62.
62. We need to go to 62. So I'm telling you, I'm giving you a testimonial that while I was learning Arabic, using these tools gave me a big edge, and I learned a lot of things from it. Making sense? So if you take my word for it, inshallah, you will benefit from this. Okay. So qala, he says, third person, masculine, singular, perfect verb. Have we not learned all these things? Is this third person? Is this third person? Qala. Is it singular? One person is saying, right? Is it for male? Is it Madi? Yes. Yeah?
Yes.
For this one, you can either raise your hand or you can tell me by unmuting yourself. Now, when you see this qala, you know that this is Siga number 1, right?
Yeah.
So you wanted to investigate further. So what you did, you went into this tool and you looked at this qala and you opened it and you saw, oh, this is Baab Nasara. Yes. Do we understand Baab Nasara now?
Yeah.
Yes.
We understand, right? So as soon as I understand this is Baab Nasara, the dictionary, think of this as a dictionary, and it is telling you the root letters are Qaf, Waw, and Lam. But I don't see any Waw in here. Only over here I see a Waw, but in Qala I don't see any Waw. It's supposed to be Kawala. Do you think about that?
Yeah.
It would be Kawala, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Technically.
But have you ever heard Kawala in the Quran?
No.
No.
No. You will always find Qala. Now it happens because of a reason, and we don't know that reason yet. I mean, you guys don't know, alhamdulillah, yet. I know it because I have learned more. So because Waw is a weak letter, and you know that when there is a weak letter, there is a rule that Waw can be replaced with Alif. So that Waw got replaced with Alif in the Madi. So what did it become? Qala. You see what happened here? Right? And inshallah, our third course is about that. So I'm giving you this little ahead of time notice, but inshallah, we will be learning all those. So because of this, it will become Qala for Madi, Yaqulu for Mudare. Understanding? And how do you will give a command? You will say Kul. Does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says Kul in the Quran a lot to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam?
Yes.
Kul huwallahu ahad. Yes? Say Allah is one. So there is a lot of time there is a Kul. Is that a command?
Yes.
Okay. And in the future, we will also learn the person who's giving a command, what is the name of that person in the reference of that verb, in the reference of that root letter. So Qailun is the Ismul File. The person who gives this command is the one Qailun. And the person who's receiving the command will be Ismul Maf'ul Maqulun. Yeah? Okay. This also comes from Baab Tafa'ulu. And we haven't learned that yet, so I'm not going to go there. Okay. So going back to this, you wanted to see Qala, you click here and it takes you here. But if I click on this Qala, look what happened. It's giving me everywhere in the Quran, this word has been used in different variation. Look at this. Somewhere it is used as Qala. Look at the list, mashallah. So learning this one word, imagine how much you can learn from the Quran. Yeah. Now, did you knew this? Have I not shown you this before?
Yes.
I have shown you many times, right? So look at it. What is this Yaquluna? Does it familiar now? Is this sounds like a Mudare?
Yeah.
And it is Alamat Mudare is Ya. So is it like a third person?
Third person.
And is it a plural?
Yes.
And is it like a male?
Yes.
So it will be they said, they will say, or they say. Yes? The translation will be they say or they will say. What about Qalu? Is that a third person Madi?
Yes.
Jama?
Yes.
Qalu? Like Fa'ala, Fa'alu. Fa'alu, Qalu. Does it sound same?
Yeah.
Okay. Waqulu. Kultum. What is kultum?
Is second person. Second person plural.
Second person, right?
Plural.
But is it a verbal sentence, by the way?
Yes.
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 Okay.
You
Nakulu.
said.
Okay. Who can tell me Nakulu? What is Nakulu?
We said.
We.
Right. So you see that the alhamdulillah, the knowledge we have now is coming into some perspective. And now we can make sense of this. Yes. So qalu, kul, kulu, kultum. Now kultum, if you forget about the meme, is kultu. Is that fi'l madi? Kultu?
Yeah.
You said. No, kultu, I said.
I said.
Kulta, you said.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay,
Kultum,
good.
you all said.
Okay, good, mashallah. So look at this word. Is this laqad something we just looked at?
Yes.
Yeah.
Laqad takidi.
Emphasis.
Firmly.
Right.
Emphasis.
Mashallah, mashallah,
Brother
mashallah.
Abed, there was a
Qila, what does that mean? Is
Okay,
it?
Qila is a passive voice.
Majhul.
It was said to them.
Okay.
Qila is said to them, right? Remember in Surah Al-Baqarah, when he said to them that don't spread corruption in the earth, they said, Nahnu muslihun.
وَإِذَا قِيلَ لَهُمْ لَا
وَإِذَا
تُفْسِدُوا
قِيلَ
فِي الْأَرْضِ.
لَهُمْ. So inshallah, you will start to see that. Okay, let's take a look at something else. So let's look at Balaga. We looked at Balaga, right? Remember Balaga with the first thing we looked at? What about Nasiya?
Yeah.
Okay,
They
Nasiya,
forget.
We both
They both
forgot.
forget.
They forgot.
forget.
Yeah.
So for example, Nasiya, they forgot. Is this from the Baab Nasara? Does it mean that it's Baab Nasara? Because it's noon,
Yeah.
ya, Nasiya Yansa. Okay, Nasiya Yansa. It's also from Baab Fataha. What is Ara'aita?
أرأيت
Question.
Did you see?
Ara'aita, did you see? Okay, so if we go back to here and let's look at the next page. Ara'aita. Ara'aita from which Baab?
Nasara.
Baab Nasara. Okay, Ara'aita, did you see? Now, why you say did you see? Did we learn the interrogative terms in the previous session?
Yes.
You see, there is a interrogative here. Yeah, because what about the root words? Ra, Hamza, Ya. Yeah, I'm taking an example from Surah Al-Kahf. Yeah, so I'm showing you these different tools by looking at this. So for example, if I look at Nasitu, yeah, is Nasitu a verb?
Yes.
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 So is it like a Madi?
Yes.
Is it
Yes.
Madi?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. So if I go into Nasitu, it says it is a first person singular perfect verb. So this is what I'm trying to show you, that how this tool, this is one way to look at it. But then there is another tool where we looked at this. And when we go into this word from here, when I look at this, this gives me the information I've been teaching from this morning, that I understand now that Nasitu is coming from Baab Nasara. Where is it coming from?
Yeah.
Nasara.
Okay.
Okay, so this is what I was trying to get at, right? So fakatalahu. Now fakatalahu, for example, katalahu, it is a verbal sentence. Then he killed him, because the fa means then, katala, he killed, and who is him. This is a very good example. Now, do we know all of these, by the way, guys?
Yeah.
Yes. So this katala is from Baab Nasara. Yes.
Yes.
If I understand this is Baab Nasara, it is going to follow the pattern. Madi will be Nasara, Mudare will be Yansuru. Agree? Look what happened to Katala. Katala, when it's Madi, is Katala. When it's Mudare,
Yaqtulu.
it was Yaqtulu. Make sense? Brother Ghani?
Yes. Yes.
At least this
Yes.
part, you see why am I showing you all these different things?
Yes, I can see that now.
Okay. If you want to give a command in this, you will say Uktul, kill. Because what is the verb is?
Unsur.
Katala, I mean to kill. So if you want to say to somebody kill, you will say Uktul. Now the person who does the act of killing, he will be known as, his name will be Qatilun. Yes. The person who's gonna get killed will be Maqtulun.
Then if we say he helped, then he helped him for Nasarahu.
Yeah, Nasara is something else, but I'm
No,
saying
no, if we have to say that.
yeah, then it will be Mansurun. Yes.
Yeah, Mansurun, but
If you
for
take Nasara,
Qatalahu, if we may want to make that sentence,
yeah,
that word for Nasarahu, then we'll say.
then you will say Fanasarahu.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right. Now, with a show of hands, the other people who are listening, are you getting Are you following this, or are you getting confused, guys? Showing hand means you're following it, right? And by the way, you're finding it beneficial. That's another question. And you can unmute and say something, because then you can mute back.
Yes, inshallah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we are getting some new words
Yeah.
which kind of throw us off a little bit, because
Okay,
there are
no
other
worries.
rules which also apply to those.
Right. So the Musa alayhi salam, when he traveled, he reached a point and he was very tired. So he said to his boy, or the disciple he had with him, he said, "Give me some food, because I'm very tired now with this journey." So what the disciple said, Qala, he said, Ara'aita, did you see, is awayna ila sakhrati, when we retired to the rock, they took a break and they rested against a wall. Fa inni nasitul hut, then indeed I forgot the fish, al-hut, wama ansanihu, and shaitan made me forget that I tell you about it. An azkurahu. These are all verbs. Azkura means it is a mudare. Wattakhaza sabilahu fil bahri ajaba. And I saw that the fish made a way into the sea strangely, or in a very amazing way. The dead fish went into the sea. You see? So this is the story we all know. But now we are trying to follow the words. So if I go and look at azkura over here, where did he go? Faini nasitu ulhuta ansanihu azkura. Yeah, I don't have the program is not giving me, but I can look azkura over here. Okay, so it says azkura is first person singular, imperfect verb. What is imperfect verb mean? It's a mudare.
Mudare.
Yes. Okay. Similarly, we have at-takhaza. Over here it says wat-takhaza. So, and it took. So is it a mudare or is madi? Third person, masculine, singular, perfect.
Perfect.
This is form 8. Did I show you form 8 earlier? Okay. But the point I'm trying to make, now we may not understand this yet, but we know that this is a fail madi. Now we got thrown up by the alif. Okay. Okay. What about nabghi? What is nabghi? Over here, let's take a look. Nabghi together. Qala zalika ma kunna nabghi. He said, who said? Musa. Musa said, this is what we were looking. Fail mudare. The moment I see the noon, I know this is fail mudare. Yeah. Fartadda ala asarihima kasasa. So they returned on the footprints. So by tracing their footprints, they went back to where this boy was telling that where this happened. Okay. Fawajada. What is fawajada?
They found.
Okay. So fawajada. Now in this one, we know that fa is separate, and because there were two, there was an extra alif. Agree? But it is from Baab daraba. Yes. And what happens in Baab daraba? That the madi will be wajada, but the mudare will be yajidu. Making sense?
Yes.
Fawajada abdan ataynahu. Fawajada abdan min ibadina ataynahu rahmatan min indina wa allamnahu min ladunna ilma. Okay. Now look at this allamnahu and ilma. What is the difference between allamnahu and ilma? Can somebody tell me?
One is a verb, وَعَلَّمْنَاهُ, and ilma is a noun.
It's a noun.
Yeah.
Okay. How many people think that ilma is a noun?
Yes, ilma is.
Okay, please guys, show me
because
hand.
of the tanween.
Because of the tanween.
Tanween.
Jazakallah khair. So because of the tanween, you know this is a noun. Okay. Wa allamnahu. Is that a complete verbal sentence? I need a
Yes. Allamnahu. Yes.
Okay, brother Khalid and brother Ijaz, I'm gonna request you, please show me hands, because I'm trying to test other people's knowledge as well, right? So Sister Homa, could you please tell me what is allamnahu means?
We taught you, or we
Taught him.
Yeah. Huwa.
Right? Huwa. Now, who is the maful here? Is it a pronoun?
Yeah, it's who is the maf'ul.
And the maf'ul is a pronoun. Is it inside or outside?
It's inside.
Okay, is inside. And what is the status of that pronoun? It's a maf'ul,
It
right?
should be yeah, it's maf'ul, so it should be nasab.
Mashallah. Okay, and what about allamna? Allamna, there is a file there, right?
Yeah, it's nahnu.
Nahnu, we. So
We.
what is it an inside file or
Yeah.
outside file?
It's inside.
Inside, yes. And what is the status of an inside file?
That should be marfu.
Mashallah, very good. Now, what did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said over here? That they found a servant, abdan. What is that? The translation of abd in English? Slave, a servant, right?
Yeah.
Min ibadina, from our servants. Min ibadina, ibadina, our servants. Brother Ijaz, what kind of murakkab is ibadina?
Ibadina murakkab izafi.
Why murakkab izafi?
Na.
It's a showing relationship, right?
Yeah.
Ibadina, our servant. And who can tell me what is this min? Brother Naimat, what is this min in this sentence? Anybody else? Show of hands, please. And you can lower your hand if you have done.
Arpejar.
Brother Ijaz, please. You did the
Okay,
same
okay.
thing.
Sorry.
Okay, you need to just hold on a little.
Yeah, yeah, I am too
Yeah.
excited.
Okay, Sister Anjum, what is min here?
Min is harf-e-jar.
Mashallah. So this is harf-e-jar. So this is min. And what is abdan? Is it a verb? Is it a noun? Or is it a harf?
Noun.
It's a noun.
Okay. Okay, what about rahmatan? Rahmatan. Is it a
Arabic, can I answer?
Yes, Brother Faiz. I don't see your hand. Can you are you raising your
Sorry.
hand?
I did not raise my hand, my bad.
No worries. Rahmatan.
Rahmatan is a verb.
Rahmatan is a verb. Do you see a tanween here?
No.
You don't see tanween?
Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do.
So this is a verb?
When there is a tanween, it's not a verb, it's a noun, is it?
It's a noun. Jazakallah khair.
Yes.
Okay, Brother Javed. Ataynahu. Ataynahu. What is this?
Ataynahu verb.
Okay, is it a verbal sentence?
Yes.
Okay, so who is the file here?
Is na. Na is a file.
And what is the meaning of na?
We.
We. And who?
Who is maful?
Maful. And we gave him, right? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay. So, what is tu'alli money? What tu'alli money? What is that? Who wants to sit alone now? What is this? Tu'alli money.
Tu'alli money is a fail tu'alli money.
Okay, it's a fail, but is it a verbal sentence?
It's a verbal sentence, yes.
Okay. So you can read the translation that you teach me. Yes. What did Musa alayhi salam ask him? He said, Hal attabi'uka. Hal, may I follow you? Right? Is
Yes.
hal
Yes.
a question?
Yes, istifhamiyya.
He said, can I follow you? And on that, you teach me. So I will go with you. And while I'm with you, you teach me. Tu'alli money. So there is a file, right? Now, what is this ta telling you? Is it a mudare or is it a
It's a mazare.
mudare? Is it a alamat mudare for second person?
Yes.
So the translation will be, you teach me.
You teach me.
Right? Because you are telling him tu'alli money to me.
Tu'alli money. Yes.
Right? Okay. Now, is it ullimta, is it the same thing as fa'alta?
Yes.
Okay. Brother Ghani, you had your hand up earlier. You had a question or you wanted to answer something?
No, I had a question when you were talking about the rahmatan. So like rahmatun, rahmatin. So the moment you see that sign, so automatically you come to know that's a noun. Right?
Yes, the point I was saying, yes, the point, sorry, you go ahead and complete your thought.
So that was my question.
Okay, yes. So anytime you see a tanween, that is a giveaway that this is a noun you're dealing with. Yes.
Yeah.
So if I say abdam or abdan, the moment you see the tanween, you know this is a noun. Yeah.
Okay.
And
I just want to clarify that.
Yes, and most of you who are looking, if I ask you a question, is the translation is underneath, so you can right away get to the answer if you don't have to worry about it too much. Okay. So he said, can I follow you and can you teach me from you have been taught? Ullimta. So from whatever you have been taught, can you teach me something? This is the request from Musa alayhi salam, right? Then what was the answer from Khizr? Qala. Qala is Madi. He said, Innaka. Indeed you. What is inna? Inna is indeed. Now remember we have ka, kuma, kum. Yes. So can I say innaka? It will be indeed you. Inna kuma. Indeed both of you. Innakum. Indeed all of you. Innahum. Indeed all of them. Innahu. Indeed he. Innahunna. What will be the meaning of innahunna? Indeed, they, feminine. Yes? Okay, sorry. I answered it. What about innani, Sister Anjum? Innani.
Indeed, me, I.
Innani, indeed, I. Lan tastati'a. Never will be able. Ma'iya sabra. What did he say to Musa? He said, indeed, you never will be able with me to have patience. Now, what about tastati'a? Is that a verb?
Yes, Pele Madi.
Okay.
Pele Mudari, sorry.
Brother Ijaz. Okay, all right, good. It's a Fele Mudare. So again, if we go back here and if we look at this word, okay, so what do we see? This ta is the alamat mudare. Yes. And this is from Baab Istif'al. This was the form 10. We have not covered it yet, but it's okay to look at it. From there we get istaghfira, yastaghfiru. Okay. We get Madi. The root letters are Ta, Waw, and Ain. Istata'a, yastati'u. Okay. So next time when you're learning these things and you want to know more about them, you can either go here and you can look at their meaning and you can look at the details. For example, over here, allamnahu is the first person plural form to perfect verb. This is a fi'l madi. Yeah. So again, over here, istati, over here. It's a second person, masculine, singular, form 10, imperfect. Yeah. Fi'l mudare, mansub. Why is it mansub? Is it a singular noun, right? Show of hand. This is it. This section has become quiz, section plus quiz. Okay. I need a show of hand to tell me why is this mansub? What is tastatiya? Show of hands. Okay, Sister Iram. Sister Iram, you go ahead. You're muted. You can answer. Yeah, Sister Iram, go ahead. We cannot hear you. I don't know why, but are you speaking, Sister Iram?
I am speaking.
Okay, now I can barely hear you.
I don't. Hello?
Okay, yeah, we can hear you now.
Better. Okay. Because of harf lan, fail tastati जो है ये nasab है.
Mashallah, very good job. Very good job. So she is saying this is because of the word lan here. Because of this becomes, so this was the advanced question. Mashallah, she got it right. So that's fine. Okay, guys, who can tell me what this sabran mean? Is it a noun? Is it a harf or is it a verb? Show of hands. Javed bhai.
This is a noun.
How do you know?
Tanween.
Okay, what is the status of sabran?
Nasab.
Nasab. So in this, if tastatiya is a verb, yeah. So when you see something in the nasab, what will that be? Is it going to be a file or maf'ul?
Maf'ul.
Maf'ul. Jazakallah khair, mashallah. So then he said, you will not be able to be patient with me. And he said, wa kaifa tasbiru? What is kaifa? Sister Homa, what is kaifa?
I know it means how, but how to explain
This
it.
is isme istafham. Remember last session, when we looked at the different interrogative nouns, this was one of them. Kaifa is kaifa haluka. How much? How are you? Right?
Yeah.
Remember, kaifa is how. So look at this. And is coming from the waw, and kaifa is coming from this. How is coming from the kaifa. Tasbiru. Is it a fail madi or fail mudare? Tasbiru.
Mudare.
Mudare. Very good. Okay. Who can tell me what is Allah? Show of hands, please. Okay, Brother Javed.
Allah is perfect. Zara.
Okay. What is ma here? It's a harf, right?
Harf.
Okay. All right. What about tohit? Is that a verb? I need some more people to show hands. Some people who have not tried yet. Please. It's okay. If we are wrong, we are wrong. We can always figure it out. Sister Lubna, what is tohit?
Tohit is passive voice.
Passive voice, but fail
And
mudari,
verb.
right?
Verb.
Okay. All right. Very good. So, yes, Sister Iram,
Can
go
we
ahead.
say ma as a harf? Isme istifham ya harf istifham?
We can also say isme istafham. Very good job. But we're taking it as a harf for now. Okay. Jazakallah khair, Sister Iram. What did Musa said? He said, Qala satajiduni. Satajiduni. What does that means? You will find me. Inshallah. With the, if Allah wills. Sabiran. Over here, it was sabra. Yes. What about here? Sabiran. You will find me patient. What do we call a person who is patient? We call it sabir. We call sabir, right? A person who is patient, we call him sabir. Is it a noun or is it a harf or is it a verb?
Noun.
Wala a'si laka amra, and I will not disobey your order. Is a'si, is that a fi'l mudari? Anybody? Brother Wasim? Some of the people, mashallah, there are 30 people. I only get 10 people regularly answering the question. Sister Idam, I would give a chance to somebody else for now. I'm waiting for Sister Unaiza. Okay, go ahead, Sister Unaiza.
C is fi'l mudari.
Fi'l mudari. Okay, so what you do, basically you go into this tool if you want to know, and I don't have anything here, so I cannot, but satajiduni I can show you. Is from the word wajada. And wajada from Baab daraba. Baab daraba will be wajada yajidu. We looked at it last time. And the person who does this act, wajidun. And the maf'ul will be mawjudun. So these are all part of your vocabulary from now on, inshallah. So you need to know, okay, how do I say madi? How do I say mudare? How do I give a command? I want to know the person who's acting on that action. His name will be wajidun, and the entity on which the action is happening will be mawjudun. There is a difference between a file and ismul file, and we will talk about it some other time. Masdar is the name of the action, wujudun. Okay.